Episode 2, The Price of Roots. Scene 1, The Visit to Louisiana. Flashback. The air in Louisiana sat heavy and hot, like a carry secret. Tasha stood outside a small wooden house, tucked deep into the trees, clutching Monica's missing pen and 2 pictures of her. Her vacation wasn't a vacation, it was a mission. She knocked, beads hanging in the doorway, rattled. The root worker appeared. Older, serious, eyes that saw through flesh and bone. She stepped aside, and Tasha entered a room filled with herbs, candle, oil, bottles, and an open Bible. Shadows moved like they were alive. Tasha placed Monica's pen and photo on the table. Her voice was sharp with jealousy. I want Monica fired, gone. Ever since she's been working, I'm not able to pick up extra hours, and she made me look like I don't know my work. She get a lot of praise. The root worker stared at her long, slow, like she was weighing Tasha's spirit. Even though I love money, the root worker said, I must be honest with you and warned you. It's never good to use magic to solve your problem, especially messing with innocent people. Yahweh love his children and protect them. If this girl one of his chosen one, this will backfire on you terribly bad. Make sure this is what you want. There's no turning back. Tasha jaw tightened. What do you mean? This will backfire on me terribly bad. The root worker leaned forward, voice deep with warning. A lot of y'all want to go out there throwing roots on people, don't understand the game you are playing. Instead of praying to God to get rid of that hate and jealousy out your heart, you rather hurt people. I will tell you the truth, because when I have to answer to God for all my wrong, at least I tell you the truth, and you went ahead and mess your life up. One thing with us dog workers, we know God is real, and we respect him and his children. Before we can make a move on God's children, God had to give us the okay. Same way Satan had to get permission from God to messing with Job. When you mess with God's children without a cause, the spirit that going to do the job suffer really bad. God don't play about his children. So I must ask you, is this what you want to do? Because if this girl is a chosen one, it's going to be some really bad repercussion, not only for you, but also for myself. Not only for myself, but also for the spirits who going to carry out the work. And when the spirit get really bad repercussion, they're going to come back and take everything out on you. So you better know the rabbit hole you are going down. A lot of you people come here want to put roots on other people out of jealousy. As much as I want your money, I'm going to keep it hold with you. Know what you are doing, young lady. Tasha didn't blink. I don't care. What's the consequences? I want her gone. The root worker sighed, sad, resigned. Your wish is my command. The candle flame rose straight up, unnatural. The pen on the table vibrate once. The price has been set. Back at the nursing home, Monica was suspended. The schedule was cracked open. Only Sydney, Tasha, and Diamond worked the floor. The hallway felt hollow, like the building itself. Notice who's missing? Tasha, walking proud, chin high, as if she already won. She went straight to Angela's office and closed the door behind her. We finally got rid of her, Tasha said, smiling. She thinks she was so much better than us. Angela laughed, the kind of laugh that hides bitterness. Yes, girl. Could you believe the day she was coming for my license? Went to HR to report me for asking her to give 218 medication. She should have known her day was coming. She think HR care about her. HR is really for the company. Is she gone permanently though? They still investigating. I think the family want to sue, Angela said, smirking. Then the radio cracked. Nurse needed in room 204. Angela rolled her eyes. Let me see what this annoying patient want. Room 204. The smell hit Angela before she crossed the threshold. Metallic, heavy blood. Sydney stood next to Sue's bed, pale and shaken, as blood poured from Sue's nose and mouth, soaking the sheet. The scene didn't look human. It looked like something had taken hold. Angela's voice snapped, urgent. She called 911. She returned to Sydney. What happened? Sydney's voice shook. I came in the room to give her a bed bath. When I opened the door, I see blood on the floor, blood on the sheet. When I looked at Sue, she was bleeding uncontrollably from her mouth and nose. That's when I paid you. Siren wail in the distance. The building felt tense, like air waiting to break. Room 224, Diamond. While the chaos moved through 204, Diamond was in room 224, trying to do normal work in a world that refused to be normal. She entered with gentle professionalism. Good morning, Miss Karen. I am Diamond, the CNA, here to assist with personal care. Miss Karen face twists. Get out my room, you black bee. I don't want no monkey taking care of me. Diamond swallowed it. Professional, neutral, trained, hurt. I understand that, Miss Karen, but if I don't clean you because you're laying in urine, you can get a bed sore. I don't care. Get out my room, you monkey. Do not want any black people taking care of me. Diamond left the room and went to the bathroom to cry. Her thoughts broken open. Even when we are doing something good, they still find a way to be racist towards us. You tell me, even when we are cleaning poop, we are still being disrespected? We are still getting treated like we are nothing? Why? Why something that's supposed to feel so good, helping someone who can't help themselves, make you feel so bad? Right now, I just felt like a slave girl all over again. They still find a way to put us in slavery, even on the job. It's like another part of slavery. And if I dare respond, they take our license and report us for abuse, or say we have an attitude problem whenever we take up for ourselves. The same thing happened with Monica. Her reflection looked back, hurt, tired, but still standing. She wiped her tears and went back to work. The world did not pause for pain. The end. One of my main reasons of doing this story is I just want to shed a light on what goes on in the nursing field. Nobody really talk about it, and the disrespect and the degrading treatment that CNA and nurses have to encounter. CNA, HHA nurses, and all the other nurses out there. Especially when you work in bedside. We have patients who are going to disrespect us, who don't like us because we're black. They don't want us touching them. They call us nasty name. And we got to take it every day and do nothing about it and just show up to work. What they tell us is, oh, they just crazy. You just can't let those patients get to you. They're not right in their mind. But who is taking care of our feelings where we have to take care of these patients, right? Deal with so much disrespect. We go home. Who knows what some of our life is at home, how we live in, the things we go through. Some people have horrible life when they go home with their kids, with their husband, with family member, with friends. And you have to go home with all that stress as a nursing aide and have to deal with that stress at work. Where do we find our outlet? And if we dare speak up, is a problem. We have an attitude problem. We're disrespectful. We are combative, confrontational. When we get trained, they let us know we do not feel comfortable about something. We need to speak to our supervisor, but sometimes our supervisor don't want to hear it. Half the way they train us, it does not reflect when we go out there in the field. We have people who are in high position in these nursing homes, in these assisted living, in these hospital. Not so much hospital, but I would talk about like nursing home, assisted living, and people home, private agency. We train to do something, and when we go out there, it's not the same. These people want us to break laws. These people want us to do things that's going to jeopardize our license. For as I go some places and there's some nurses who's pressuring CNA to give medication. And if CNA dare speak up, it's going to be an issue. Where is nurses' aid outlet? That's what I want to know. We go through so much at these jobs. And then some of us who move around from different nursing home, different assisted living, different places. It's not like that we don't want to work. It's just that sometimes it gets more stressful than our own personal life. And when a job is more stressful than your own personal life, how do you manage? That's my thoughts. You leave your thoughts below on what goes on when you are working and how does these patient, these supervisor make you feel. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.